Your body needs dozens of nutrients to survive, but only 4 vitamins are so important that your body stores them for months. That survival trick once kept humans alive through famine. Today, it can also make these vitamins dangerous in excess. Walk into any supermarket and you'll see vitamins A, D, E, and K everywhere. Most people know they're healthy, but almost nobody knows why your body treats these 4 completely differently from every other vitamin. Take a vitamin C tablet today, and your body uses what it needs and gets rid of much of the rest. These 4, your body locks them away. Some are stored in your liver, others in your body fat. Why would your body keep them instead of throwing them out? The answer goes back thousands of years. Before supermarkets, refrigerators, and supplements, food wasn't always available. People could go weeks or even months without eating enough of certain nutrients. If your body threw away every vitamin as quickly as it could, you'd become deficient long before food returned. So evolution came up with a smarter solution. Store the most valuable ones. Build an emergency reserve. That strategy helped humans survive countless famines, but it also created a modern problem. Because these vitamins aren't easily flushed out, taking very high doses of some supplements over long periods can allow them to build up inside the body. We'll come back to that. First, let's answer a more important question. Why are these 4 worth storing in the first place? Let's start with vitamin A. One of the earliest signs of vitamin A deficiency is something surprisingly simple: night blindness. As daylight fades, seeing becomes difficult. Not because your eyes are tired, but because they're missing a molecule they desperately need. Inside the retina are special cells called rods that help you see in dim light. Those cells rely on a molecule called retinol, which is made from vitamin A. Without enough vitamin A, your eyes struggle to detect light. At first, you lose your night vision. If the deficiency becomes severe and lasts long enough, it can damage the surface of the eye and eventually cause permanent blindness. Even today, vitamin A deficiency remains one of the leading preventable causes of childhood blindness in parts of the world where nutritious food is limited. But eyesight is only part of the story. Vitamin A also helps maintain the tissues lining your lungs, intestines, and skin. Think of them as your body's protective walls. Every day, they're exposed to bacteria, viruses, and countless other threats. Vitamin A helps keep those barriers strong while supporting your immune system. Suddenly, vitamin A isn't just helping you see, it's helping protect your body from the outside world every single day. And now the downside of storing it becomes obvious. Because vitamin A stays in the body, taking large amounts of preformed vitamin A supplements over long periods can allow them to build up inside. Too much can damage the liver, weaken bones, and cause other serious health problems. The same storage system that protected our ancestors during famine can work against us when there's too much of a good thing. Then scientists discovered something even stranger. One of these 4 vitamins doesn't always have to come from food. Your body can actually make it. Step outside on a sunny day. The sunlight hits your skin. You don't feel anything unusual, but beneath the surface, millions of tiny chemical reactions have already begun. Your skin starts producing vitamin D. That's incredibly unusual because almost every other vitamin has to come from your diet. Vitamin D is different. And that's why many scientists say it behaves more like a hormone than a traditional vitamin. Once it's made in your skin or absorbed from food, it travels to your liver and then your kidneys, where it's converted into its active form. From there, it acts as a chemical messenger throughout the body. Its most famous job involves calcium. Calcium is the raw material your bones need. But without vitamin D, your intestines can't absorb that calcium efficiently. It's like delivering thousands of bricks to a construction site, but never letting the workers bring them inside. Without enough vitamin D, children can develop rickets, where growing bones become soft and weak. Adults can develop osteomalacia, which weakens bones and increases the risk of fractures. So why are low vitamin D levels so common if our bodies can make it? Because sunlight alone isn't enough. Where you live, the season, the time of day, your skin pigmentation, clothing, sunscreen, age, and even how much time you spend indoors all affect how much vitamin D your skin can produce. In other words, making vitamin D isn't automatic. It's a balance between your biology and your environment. So far, we've uncovered two vitamins your body refuses to let go of. One protects your vision and strengthens your body's defenses. The other acts almost like a hormone to help keep your skeleton strong. But the next vitamin does something even more urgent. Without it, your body struggles to stop bleeding after even a small injury. Every time you get a cut, your body launches an emergency repair system. Within seconds, your blood begins forming a clot to stop the bleeding. Most of us never think about it. It just happens. But without one tiny vitamin, that process becomes much harder. Meet vitamin K. Its name comes from the German word coagulation, meaning blood clotting. Scientists first discovered it almost by accident. In the 1920s, researchers noticed that chickens fed a fat-free diet developed unexplained bleeding. Eventually, they discovered the missing nutrient responsible, vitamin K. At first, scientists thought that was the whole story. Vitamin K helps blood clot. Case closed. But decades later, they found something surprising. Vitamin K doesn't create clotting proteins. Your body already makes them. Instead, vitamin K activates them. Think of it like buying a brand new car. Everything's assembled. The engine is there, the fuel tank is full, but without the key, it never starts. That's exactly how several clotting proteins behave without vitamin K. They're present, they just can't do their job efficiently. That's why newborn babies receive a vitamin K shot shortly after birth in many countries. Newborns naturally have very low vitamin K stores, and that single injection dramatically reduces the risk of a rare but potentially life-threatening bleeding disorder. It's one of the simplest and most effective preventative treatments in modern medicine. But blood clotting isn't vitamin K's only job. Remember vitamin D helping your body absorb calcium? That calcium still has to end up in the right place. Vitamin K activates proteins that help incorporate calcium into bones. Suddenly, these vitamins aren't working separately anymore. They're working together. Vitamin D helps bring calcium into the body. Vitamin K helps your body use it properly. That's how biology usually works. Your body isn't powered by individual nutrients acting alone. It's powered by systems. And there's one final system we haven't explored yet. Unlike the other three vitamins, the last one isn't focused on vision, or bones, or blood. Its job is protecting almost every cell in your body. Meet vitamin E. Every second, your cells produce energy. That process keeps you alive, but it also creates reactive molecules that can damage fats, proteins, and DNA if they aren't controlled. Your body has several defense systems against this damage. Vitamin E is one of them. You've probably heard it called an antioxidant. That's true, but here's what that actually means. Every cell is surrounded by a membrane that's made largely from fat. Those membranes protect the cell and control what enters and leaves. Vitamin E helps protect those fat-rich membranes from oxidative damage. Think of it as helping preserve the walls that keep every cell functioning properly. That doesn't mean more vitamin E is always better. In fact, large clinical trials haven't shown that taking high-dose vitamin E supplements prevents disease in healthy people the way many once hoped. For most people, getting enough vitamin E from foods like nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils is a far better strategy than taking megadoses. Once again, biology reminds us that balance usually beats extremes. Now let's step back. At the beginning of this video, we asked one simple question. Why does your body store only 4 vitamins? Now we know. Vitamin A protects your vision, supports your immune system, and helps maintain healthy tissues. Vitamin D acts like a hormone, helping your body absorb calcium and maintain strong bones. Vitamin K activates proteins that allow blood to clot and supports healthy bone function. Vitamin E protects the fat-rich membranes surrounding your cells from oxidative damage. These aren't occasional jobs, they're happening every single day. That's why evolution built an emergency storage system. When food became scarce, those stored vitamins helped humans survive until nutritious food returned. It was one of the smartest survival strategies our bodies ever developed. But the modern world changed the rules. Today, shortages are less common for many people. High-dose supplements are everywhere. And that's why the same storage system that once protected us can sometimes become a problem. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, these nutrients aren't easily flushed out. Taking extremely high doses of vitamins A or D for long periods can lead to toxicity because they accumulate inside the body. That's why the goal isn't to take as many vitamins as possible. The goal is to get enough. Nothing more, nothing less. So, should everyone take fat-soluble vitamin supplements? Not necessarily. Many people get adequate amounts through a balanced diet, sensible sun exposure where appropriate, and fortified foods. Others, depending on age, pregnancy, certain medical conditions, medications, dietary restrictions, or limited sunlight, may benefit from supplements recommended by a healthcare professional. The important lesson isn't that supplements are good or bad, it's that your body was designed for balance. And perhaps that's the biggest surprise of all. These 4 vitamins aren't stored because they're magical, they're stored because they're essential. Without vitamin A, your vision and immune defenses begin to suffer. Without vitamin D, your body struggles to maintain healthy bones. Without vitamin K, even your blood can't perform one of its most basic survival functions. Without vitamin E, your cells become more vulnerable to oxidative damage. Different jobs, one purpose: keeping you alive. So, the next time you see vitamins A, D, E, and K listed on a nutrition label, remember, they aren't just 4 letters. They're the only vitamins your body protects with its own emergency storage system. And that tells you just how important they really are.